All right, pink and green, you know what that means. If you're from Cleveland, it means Malley's Chocolates. They're a city institution, but you don't have to set foot in a store to feel their presence. Just look at those big old pink silos right there on 480. It's a Cleveland tourist attraction, or the car decals displaying chalk across the area.
And this year, Malley's Chocolates turns 90 years old. Just as impressive, it's still a family-owned business with the third generation currently at the helm. Photojournalist Zachariah Durr has more.
We say hello to everyone who comes in. We try to catch their eyes because that's the beginning of culture.
Adele Malley is the former CEO of Malley's Chocolates and mother of Bill, Mike, and Megan. We asked what made Malley such a success, and according to Adele, it starts with treating people right.
Being open and really wanting to make a friend of the person who just came in. You start it with a big hello and a smile.
We started with the one shop that my grandparents started. They had their house in the back of the original chocolate shop.
Founded by Albert Malley, the home shop opened for business in 1935, during the height of the Great Depression.
My grandfather was a chocolatier. At family dinners, he'd talk about the chocolate making process. He always had an apron on. I can't picture him any other way without an apron.
We'd go in the kitchen and he wore glasses, but he would have this like garden hose contraption he hooked up, and he'd be filling molds, and he would always be touching his glasses.
And he'd have his glasses, and he kept putting his glasses up, and his chocolate would be there.
My mother would come in, and his nickname was Pay. She's like, Pay, you can't even see out there.
I just remember the warmth of going over to their home. Kind people, people with passion. You can't start a small business by not having passion.
He would buy chocolate, and he only wanted the finest. So in order to do that, he says, what do you have to do? Well, buy the best ingredients. He'd go down and get his chocolate downtown, and he would come home on the streetcar, get off, carry his 20 pounds of chocolate downstairs.
Thanks to the hard work of Albert and his wife Jo, 1949 saw the opening of the second Malley's Chocolate and Ice Cream Parlor on Madison Avenue in Lakewood, still in business today. Albert's son Bill was put in charge of opening new locations, and more stores began to spring up.
They didn't do anything unless it was fun. I mean, who would think to like, let's build an indoor carousel and serve ice cream on? I mean, who thinks of stuff like that?
Adele is the woman behind the candy's iconic color scheme, as well as the store's decor.
Pink is the most wonderful color because it enhances everyone's complexion. Pink makes you feel good. It's an uplifting color.
But Malley's makes more than just sweets. They help create moments that become part of people's life stories. Stories that the Malley family loves to hear.
To think that we're in people's stockings every Christmas. People that come in and tell me that they send it as their company corporate gift. Hearing those stories, it might sound boring to you or it might sound trivial, but to think that we're part of someone's Easter every year, that resonates with me.
Those were many of my friends' first jobs, and they talked about my first job and getting that paycheck from Malley's Chocolates. Like, that was a big deal.
I think the big factor is you have to have a quality product and offer it at a fair price so people feel they're getting a good value. And we've maintained that for 90 years.
The culture started with the kids' grandparents, and it's because they really liked everybody that came in. They were people persons, somebody that is going to be gracious to everyone, no matter what they look like. So when they walk out of here, they have to feel that they've been loved for even 5 minutes in here.
And we just so happen to have a selection right here. Now, Matt, I understand, first of all, you opened the dark chocolates earlier.
Yes, I
So
did.
you've already partook.
I'm feeling a little left out, actually, because all the chocolate's in front of you.
This is the bomb right here. So these are
grapes.
chocolate-covered grapes. If you've
Okay.
never had them before, there you go.
All right, all right.
Boys. I probably shouldn't eat because I have the next story.
Oh.
These are really delicious.
Oops.
They're juicy, right? My mouth is watering right now. I will be eating this momentarily. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I know. It's like this hit of a bunch of different flavors, but the chocolate just makes it smooth. So.
Beautiful. I'm looking at Anthony right now.
Anthony's looking at you too.
Eating
He's like, bring me some of that chocolate, man.
Grape.